What's up? Hello, welcome back. I know it's been a while. I'm not gonna apologize. They'll come out when they come out. This is my April recap. Yes, April. April for me had another theme, which is kind of something that keeps happening. I don't know what that's about, but every month there's just like something going on. In March, my mom was here, and now in April, it was my birthday. Huzzah! Birthday was really fun. If you were there, thank you and thank you to everyone that sent me birthday wishes. I felt very celebrated, which is really nice. Other than that, I did a lot of building, Lego and adjacent, which you'll see. And finally, I explored the fact that there is actually a beach, and it is pretty much permanent beach weather here in Singapore. So you'll see a lot of that. So, birthday, beaches, bricks. That was April. Enjoy all the clips. See ya. Let's do book update. If you haven't seen the video that I uploaded semi-recently, where I go into like very in depth into all of the books that I read in the first quarter of 2026, be sure to take a look at it. I put a lot of effort into that video. It was very fun to make. I know it's not for everybody, but if you do like that kind of stuff, just give it a look. What have we read since then? Quite a lot, actually, and I'll show them all up there. So let's start. Library at Mount Carr, which is a buddy read that I did together with Izzy. We finished that at 100%. Very fun, very enjoyable, trippy, like fever dream of a book. If you're looking for something to like fuck you up mentally, read that. Then continuing in my everlasting journey through the Sun Eater saga and universe, I finished part 5, Ashes of Man. I very much enjoyed it. I think after parts 4 and 5, we really now reached the setup for the final act, and I'm very excited. And spoiler alert, I have started reading the final parts comprising the final act. Then While I was building Lego, I listened to audiobooks, which is a goated combination. I highly recommend that. And while you're at it, I also highly recommend the Dungeon Crawler Carl audiobooks, specifically the audiobooks. Don't get me wrong, the books themselves, content-wise, are phenomenal. I really enjoyed them, and it very much aligns with what I like to read and how I like to read it. But the audiobook, Jeff Hayes, my God, that the amount of voices that he can do, the depth of his voice, he gets so bassy and then he just switches to a female voice and it's seamless. So I highly recommend you listen to those. I listened to parts 1 and 2, so they are called Dungeon Crawler Carl, you'll never guess, and Carl's Doomsday Scenario for part 2. Highly recommend you check those out. Outside of that, I continued in Sun Eater with some of the side stories. I did Tales of the Sun Eater Volume 3 and Tales of the Sun Eater Volume 4. At this point, I'm kind of checked out a little bit on the side stories. Like, they're fun while I'm reading them, but nothing really sticks. I'm just invested in the main story and I'm just waiting for it to continue. I also read a side story called Dregs of the Empire. This was supposed to be a novella, but it's like 300 pages plus, so it's just a normal novel size. So I'm not calling it a novella. It was a side story. Then outside of that, I also read part 2 of Carup. I still don't know how to say that. It was called Class A. Once again, YA, children turning spies. It was very cute, wholesome, if you're into that. It was a very good palate cleanser. I breezed through these books in like a couple days. Since then, I am currently reading 4 books. 2 of them are buddy reads or book clubs. My buddy read, I am reading Lost Lambs by Madeline Cash. I think it's Madeline Cash. Very fun, unique way of writing. I'm about 1/3 through. So far, it's been good. It's been fun. Then with the book club, we are continuing our journey through Akatar series. Currently on part 2, A Court of Mist and Fury, and we're about 90% in, so we're almost finishing that up. Then for my own reads, I started another non-fiction-ish. It's called The Tao of Pooh, which is like learning about Taoism through Winnie the Pooh. I don't resonate with this at all. Either the way they tell it or the contents themselves just don't resonate with me at all, so I'm really struggling to get through it. I'm on the verge of DNFing this. I am on 50% right now, trying to power through, trying to motivate myself to just do little bits and pieces here and there. And then, as I said, I had started on the 6th and penultimate part of the Sun Eater saga, which is Disquiet Gods. As of right now, I'm about 44% in. I think I only started this like a little over a week ago. I'm cruising through this. Like, this is a 800-page book, and I'm 40% in less than a month. So, pretty good. Story is good. That's a book update. Hope you enjoyed it. And there you have it, my deep, sultry, just woke up morning voice telling you about April, about books, and guiding you through all the stuff going on in my life. That'll be it for this one. I don't really have anything else I wanted to talk about, so I'm just going to leave you here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like. If you want to discuss anything or talk about anything or leave me any feedback or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. If you are new here, then subscribe. It's free. Let me know that you support me, and I'll see you whenever I do see you. I'm gonna be doing these in just like month chunks. I feel like that works the best. So the next video will be my May recap, and that will come out when it's done. So see you then. Okay, bye bye.